What is up, everyone? Hey, what's going on? It's Armchair Commentary here. Happy New Year. Welcome in. It is a quick live. I just thought I'd jump on. We have a super fun stream for you here. Nothing too crazy. Nothing that's going to blow your mind or anything like that. But hey, let's get into some fun stuff here. It is 2023, which means Winter Classic time. Now, if you don't know, the Winter Classic is an NHL event held every year on or after New Year's, where two teams usually play outdoors. Now, this has happened every year since, I believe, 2009, though I believe in 2008, might have been '06, Montreal and Edmonton played an outdoor game. It was called the Heritage Classic. Now, the Heritage Classic is different than the Winter Classic, but hey, it is what it is. So here are my top 5 Winter Classics. All right. Number 5, I have the 2011 Winter Classic. That's at Heinz Field, Washington Capitals 3, Pittsburgh Penguins 2. This game gets a lot of love, and this spot, because of a few factors. One, the jerseys were absolute heat. Pens in the baby blues, Caps look good, and Sid versus Ovi, obviously, is the other part of that. Now, unfortunately, Sid suffered a head injury during this game, causing him to miss most of 2011 with concussion-like symptoms. Take note, NFL. So that's why it gets the 5-hole. It is an incredible game. 2011 Heinz Field, Caps 3, Pens 2. How can you beat a rivalry like that? Number 4, 2008. So this is the first official Winter Classic at Ralph Wilson Stadium. Pittsburgh 2, Buffalo Sabres 1. Now, obviously, it's the first official Winter Classic, and like I said, we had the Montreal Canadiens Edmonton Oilers Heritage Classic game that birthed the Winter Classics. So it's a little different, and I understand that not everybody's going to agree with that, but really without that Montreal game, this game wouldn't have happened. But this game kind of set things apart for the rest of the league. 71,217 fans, some shirtless, likely having survived a folding table or two. And honestly, the conditions were they were Canadian. They were awful. It was snowy and windy and tough to contend with. But overall, an incredible game and an incredible moment. Number 3, I have the 2010 Winter Classic at Fenway Park. That is the Bruins 2, the Flyers 1. Now, this game had some interesting firsts, including the very first overtime goal scored in a Winter Classic. That's Marco Sturm for the Bees. He won it all at 157 in OT. Now, the seats weren't the greatest, and people would complain about the view, and, oh, did you really see anything? Was there a lot of action? But I would argue that any game at Fenway is a must-see sporting event. So it's pretty tough for me to sit here and say, oh, it's not a good Winter Classic. That's why it sits in the middle. I think it's a great Winter Classic. It's a historic baseball stadium. Pretty tough to argue with. My number 2 Winter Classic all time is the Wings versus the Hawks in 2009 at Wrigley Field. Now, Detroit won this game 6-4 in front of 41,000 fans. Now, first off, Wrigley Field in the winter, absolutely stunning. The ivy, everything, all of it, hard to argue with. That part's cool. Second part is this game had goals and action. The Hawks were up 3-1 after the first period, but you couldn't count out those pesky Red Wings as they stormed back to take this game 6-4. Absolutely incredible. Also, both jerseys, chef's kiss. These were incredible jerseys, and that's part of the fun of the Winter Classic. And finally, my number 1 Winter Classic, and this really shouldn't be a surprise to you if you've watched a Winter Classic ever in your entire life. The number 1 is the 2014 Winter Classic at the Big House in Michigan. The Maple Leafs 3, Red Wings 2. Now, this game had everything you could possibly want from an outdoor event. It was a little snowy, a little bit of wind, 2 original 6 franchises, 105,491 fans in attendance. Incredible. packed into an iconic football stadium to watch one of the most electrifying games to see live, which is, of course, hockey. The Wings peppered Jonathan Bernier 43 shots and managed to force OT with a super late goal. Sadly for Wings fans, this is not a Winter Classic that you want to remember because Tyler Bozak won this game for the Leafs in a shootout. Now, the Winter Classic is something that I enjoy immensely, and I think that a lot of people enjoy the Winter Classic. But today we have a new Winter Classic. We have the 2023 Winter Classic, and we've got Bees and the Pens. Penguins are currently 19-11-6. The Bruins are 28-4-4. Oh, sheesh. Absolutely destroying the league. This should be a competitive game, and I hope for everyone's sake that it's fun. Everybody be safe out there. Armchair Commentary has a lot of new stuff coming. We have a brand new show starting up with the Stone Sports Podcast, which will be recapping and recounting players that you may have forgotten about. That will be live here on YouTube, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. Secondly, once a month, I will be doing lives with my new episodes, so breaking down a moment from sports history. Feel free to jump in the chat. Feel free to message me. You can hit me in the Discord. Make sure that you actually don't forget that Discord is important. The link is in the description here, so make sure you jump on that Discord. It is going to be a lot of fun. So, and of course, I will continue to try to put out short content for everyone via all of the socials. So you can find me anywhere on the socials. Appreciate everyone for taking some time out of their day. We're going to work on this. We're going to get this YouTube really up and running. So I appreciate you working with me as we work through what is going to be an excellent 2023. Thank you so much for dropping by. A nice short video for you. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's anything crazy, but happy Winter Classic Day to those that are participating and watching. Be safe out there. Welcome to 2023. Let's see you soon. Peace.